lakad matatag!
Normally.
Doxy come out from Saberlight? Never mind, he's run out of slot.
Yeah, the
Why
usual
not?
lifestealer answer.
Yesterday wasn't the case. Maybe today, against the toughest opponent, maybe they arise to the occasion. But so far, so good. Everybody is getting their CS on the board at least. But what do you think about this this bot lane matchup? If we think about Funnick going on the Lycan, Fly meanwhile looking for moves, and he's got the...
But he's actually not going the build of getting the Voodoo
Or Malphus
Restoration,
even.
right? He's kind of going like the support build.
Yeah. Bit of a catch there. Crit and Saberlight finding themselves a kill. Funnick currently hiding in the trees. Doesn't want to make him getting worse and worse. At least he's holding up on XP, but right now in the mid lane, Abed, he's got Moose and Dendi. Actually, Dendi is pretty low on HP, but Abed, he's in a much more worse situation and ends up dropping Moose before the kill. Saberlight also fairly low here, considering can they still go into the just available for Funnick? When are we going to get to level 6? That's a whole nother question, because right now, just sitting at level 4 in the solo lane, though, they've got Moose coming in for the back, and RTC going to get caught. Dendi with the rotation. They've got the Coconut to connect, and with a Fade Bolt, Moose will take this one. RTC punished.
It's the Dendi show. Look at this guy. He's like one mid lane.
Does somewhat counteract itself with the run buff from Abed, at least if he gets to use it, but he's down a half HP right now. And there's the ulti ready for Dendi. Just come off cooldown. Crit with the rotation. It's going to be the one to tank the damage. Abed, he's very low on HP, but they run out of the malediction, and now Fly rotating in. Moose will drop, and Dendi to follow. Rebellion, they get the response into, and Abed gets to keep his hide intact.
This is what they're so good at responding in this like mid-game, not mid, kind of late early games, I guess.
Witch Doctor before, so you don't have the faith for it right now. The cogs come out from lowdown. They're going to catch Abed inside it. And do have the damage in the end. The cogs pushing out as well, preventing Abed from doing anything. And now the body blocks onto Fly. Moose just have to rely on basic right clicks here. They still have telekinesis available. They got the Fade Ball. Just comes off cooldown. And that will sort them out for 2 kills. They're going to have to come with a trade. It's going to be Dendi falling in the river.
Interesting. I wonder what Dendi is trying to do up there. It's like very difficult.
At least for now.
What they're doing really nice, though, is you'll see in the mid lane that they're not wasting anything. But Lowdyne, in the meantime, may just be dead. Oh, look at that bash. That is damage.
Yeah, that is a world of hurt.
Yeah, but what I was going to say there is, like, even though they're making rotation, all right, hold on, Dendi.
Dendi might need some help here. They've got TPs rotating in from Moose. He's got the raindrops that will soak some of the damage. Bushwhack on a 2, and the Sharpshooter's going to be finishing off the Rubik, and Dendi to follow. And they just don't have anything to respond with. Losing the Clockwork earlier, just having nobody else to back him up there. Dendi with another death now. And Witch Doctor's net worth hasn't moved anywhere in 3 minutes.
This is what Shopify Rebellion's really good at, playing around this mid lane. Abed may have struggled a little bit in the laning stage.
And Stonebank, we're going to have to need something from this Lifestealer fairly soon right now. The thing is, when you're playing these Lifestealer lineups, you don't want to be playing from too far behind. And can they actually get Saberlight down here? Yes, they can. With Dendi rotating in, again, Lowdown and Dendi.
Yeah, I think Saberlight there was being a little aggressive. I think those are one of those deaths.
Just a little. Just a little.
I think those are one of your deaths where you're just kind of like really feeling yourself. And you're like, all right, I gotta chill out a little bit now. But we'll see if he does, as Dendi's traveling across the globe here.
Yep, all the way from East Europe to North America, and now are all around the map. Is it? It actually just might be enough.
Nah, bye.
Goodbye, Abed.
Dong.
Built up on this Lina. Actually had Boots of Travel there for a second lined up, but instead opted to go for the immunity, which might make a lot of sense right now. RTC in trouble. Does get the stick heal coming out, but he's still gonna fall, and Dendi to follow suit after Abed with a DD. Look at that. Oh, the Export's gonna bring him back. Right into the arms of the Kunkka. Make sure it's to 0. Dendi with another. Dendi 2, 4, and 6 currently on this Witch Doctor. He's got the Shard, he's got Ghost Scepter lined up. Wants to make sure that the Slardar doesn't just blow him up right away at the start. Because you get that one stun or that one bash hit to the follow-up Slithering Crush, you're going to be in big trouble. A crit.
We can't get him. Or can they?
Ooh. That Coconut actually does a lot of damage there. The Malediction on top of it.
I mean, this is so Dendi. Like, I remember
and they're pushing out the wave. Bottom is pushed in by Funnick right now, so they're just going to have to suffice with a pick-off. But hey, if it's Stonebank, isn't that a great way to start things off here? He's already getting blown up right away by Saberlight and Abed. He does have a DD rune, goes inside Funnick, and the shapeshift. He do need to find a way out, though. That's 3,000 HP. They're going to burst through Funnick. They've already made their way halfway. Funnick, this is the call to just make the decision. We're going to run out. Lowdown, thank you for the sacrifice. We get to keep our carry. Abed's not done with the chase, though.
Surely he can't catch a wolf in ultimate form, right?
Surely.
Unless
it's
okay.
Arteezy. That might just be the Aegis. They've got the Voodoo switcheroo. Not going to catch you with the LSA stun. And they're already stacked up here with Rebel.
You're looking at your carry, Stonebank. But unfortunately, he has also been having a rough game. So,
yep.
You hate to say it, but as good of a game Dindy's having, it looks rough.
It's going from possible to plausible. Going to dodge the LSA stun. A Saberlight going for the initiation out, and Dendy's going to be blown up right away at the start of the fight. And they won't look for any extra kills, but the shapeshift used by Funnick. He's trying to hunt down Crit here with the Zoo, but Arteezy's there to help him out. Also the loaded up sharpshooter there. Could have held on for a bit longer there, but now Saberlight. Is this another false sense of security move? Because Fly, he's already making a move in Force Staff in 1 second, but he didn't have it up as he needed it, and Funnick will be taken down in the end. Crit, Abed, Arteezy, the gank train continue to follow the wolf. Now with the overgrowth, they're gonna catch themselves low down inside the cogs. Not gonna go anywhere. Crit's already making a pincer move on the side, trying to hunt down moves, but Fly will fall to Stonebank. But Rage has been used up. You've got no protection, son. Gonna get X marked up. The Torrent. Not sure if that was a Rubik Torrent, but they do get a stun onto two. Moose is really making some big plays, and Dindy, he's back to action. Coconut bouncing back and forth. They take down Arteezy. They take down Crit, and Abed, he's going for the TP away. Is he going to be able to? Moose, he does not have an X mark stolen, so that is going to be too much. Apparently, Saberlight misses the stun on Stonebank. He's able to move out, and here comes Dendy. And what about Moose? He actually doesn't get the LSA to connect because of the BKB, but they've got the hook shot, and Saberlight, he's already forced away from the fight. That is no BKB down bait. They've already crawled 2k net worth together from that 8k lead on the side of Rebellion. At least they're holding on to this tier 1 tower for now, but for how long? For how long? Here we go. We've got the ulti drop down, and Dendy in the front line. Arteezy in trouble, but they do have a lot of heroes standing on the spot with the overgrowth, and Arteezy down. It goes to Saberlight as well. And Rebellion losing heroes left, right, and center. Lowdown will tick down to the bushwhack, and they finish off the tier 1 tower. Bait. Roche number 2. Roche is waiting in his pit.
We got a smoke.
Lowdown. He's got the infested lifestealer, and they find the overgrowth target. That's going to be one piece of the team fight taken away if they can. Crit's going to be a second one as well. Bait finding 2 pickoffs again. The supports fall in the sight of them, and that Roshan is now ripe for the picking.
So who would have guessed that Bait was going to be the team? Not to caster curse them, to be the team. To take at least a game off Shopify. Because like at this point, you can still win as your Shopify the game.
That's going to take out the tower protection, the backdoor protection, and they look for a quick kill. They just gone. No support. But what does Bait do? Do they get the response here? Moves, Dendy, what do you have? At least with the Rage, able to get Stonebank out of harm's way. Bushwhack connects on Moose. Moose is going to be in a bit of trouble here. He's going to use himself up to the air. His blink is not available. Moose down, and Saberlight with his BKB leading the charge. Onto Dendy he goes. Voodoo switcher for the time being, but the Bushwhack perfectly timed from Crit. Aeon Disc pops as well. Blink. And he should... I was about to say he should be able to blink out, but it runs out too early.
Yeah, I thought he was going to blink out of the switcheroo too, but Crit, you know, like, he found the problems, you know? He found moves and the
extra potential for Stonebank, but look at the smokes are popping on both sides. Funny going with the shapeshift right away. Lowdown does get the hook shot. He's got 2 heroes inside, but Saberlight's going to be coming to the rescue. Fly is going to be falling. Lowdown is already down. He's coming in with the buyback, returning into the fight, and so is going to be Fly. And there we go with the overgrowth. It's been stolen by Moose. He's taking Abed. Albert's going to be falling first. Dendy does drop right after that, and Stonebank, he's on the run right now, and they are slowing down Arteezy. Lowdown with the bullwhip. They want to make sure this Lina is not going anywhere. Funnick, he's returning. Look how he's dropping Arteezy. Just hammers them down one by one. Makes it a triple kill for himself.
Yeah, I mean, Arteezy is on
the telekinesis from bringing the Lina right into the arms of Bait. What did Rubik steal? I can actually catch that. He's got a Dragon. Okay, so just a Dragon Slave. But hey, Saberlight goes in, but the Yules comes out first. And Saberlight gonna be caught. BKB doesn't help you, sir. It's gonna be a godlike spree for Stonebank, and that is costly. 70 seconds, no Slardar. Bait looking to take Roche 3.
Did he even have follow-up with him with that jump? I feel like they were still stuck on the high ground on crit there, and I hope they keep the patience here. I know it can be easy to get kind of bored because you're not able to do anything, but if you do force high ground like this, there's a chance you can be punished for it.
Yeah.
And it kind of seems pointless.
Oh, no. Actually, Stonebank, very questionable moves there. Back and forth. He's going to get thrown into the X-Mark. He's got a Manta available if he's able to survive, but no. Aegis gone, and now the initiation, they've gone on RTC. Pushed into the cogs as well, down to the low ground, and he's going to be force stabbed all the way back to the high ground. Stonebank on the run. Funnick is also trying to get away from there. And Bait, they've lost the Aegis. They might lose another hero. Dendy with a switcheroo. He's gonna get hexed up. Stonebank comes out, tries to get some extra heal, but they got the tidal wave pushing them further. And this Lifestealer in trouble will fall. And Bait, they are in absolute shambles right now after that fight. Dendy almost getting right-clicked down by RTZ. The crits are too much to deal with. He kills off Saberlight, but he will lose his life in the process, making it a 1-for-2. And it might just be more. Crit, can he land another bushwhack? He's already at max range. Doesn't seem to be able to catch this Clockwork. And Moose, doing a bit of, well, he's not really going to rat this tower. Safe from Moose, gets the cheese off as well as the damage doesn't get applied fast enough from RTZ. Just not enough crits.
It's only one crit.
And there's the LSA again for Moose. Oh, he's going in. He's actually going in. He's going to give his life for this one unless Lowdowns can be able to interrupt. He's got the hookshot and the cogs, and they're going to be moved away. RTC with the stun. Going to keep this hookshot, this Clockwork down. And Saberlight, he's taking a heavy amount of damage here from Stonebank. Infest onto an illusion of a Lifestealer. It is a Fata Morgana in this case, but the bushwhack from Crid, it's a big one, and they will follow into Stonebank. He's gone for 100 seconds, and Rebellion, just like that, one team fight into another, they have recovered themselves very nicely, and looks like this is going to be a very, very difficult situation for Bait. An exchange of abilities by Crit and Moose.
They both
fell, but we will be talking about RTZ's push on the high ground. They could just look to end this game. Are we going straight for tier 4 towers? Because this is looking pretty detrimental for Bait to recover, as one tier 4 is about to drop. In a second, they've got the glyph. Can keep themselves up a little bit longer. Hookshot does connect from Lowdown. Moose right there, but the stun from Saberlight is there. And they will finish off Moose. He's gone. 110 seconds. No Rubik. Dendy to fall as well. And just as we thought that Bait might be able to get themselves a series lead, it's taken away in Rebellion. They will take game 1.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually so sad.
For the jungle, this Luna will farm a lot faster this game.
Really crushed it. So they're kind of like doing a repeat, and they didn't get the lucky bouncer. It might be the difference of him living or dying here.
Yeah, that one extra right click kind of missing out there, and RTZ regenerating, but Moose is gonna find the gap to squeeze in another right click and get the first blood on the side of Bait. And only an X amount of hours in between these two with their previous series and this one, and that's going to be another one. Moose already starting off a kill spree here with the second pickoff for himself. That is out of Fly on the Phoenix. Not a great start for this lane that we've already kind of titled offs last game for Bates. Doesn't want to keep that trend alive in this game for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I saw him sitting there, and he did not look like a happy camper on his webcam, like, during the draft there. Maybe he feels like he could have done a lot better. I would agree with that statement, too. I think he's, like, one of the best players in the world from the offlane position, and it wasn't his best showing, but it looks like they will get some retaliation here and pick up Funnick here in this.
Was it with RTZ about the mango stacking? Actually, it was in West Europe where they talked about Skeeter, the 9/12 mango strats, which give you a lot of HP regen. It's a good budget option compared to the Ring of Health, but obviously Battle Fury built up coming up for sure on this Ursa. Meanwhile, Dendy getting picked off in mid lane, and this time it works out with a crit rotation. And Fly, scary low HP here. No Scorched Earth available though. Is he still gonna go for it? Okay, I mean, sure. Just hunt him down.
Not gonna lie, on this team, like, so far it's like Dendy's carrying, Moose is carrying. This has to be the game Stonebank steps up. #1 net worth, has a free game. Even a Saberlight kill too.
This is where the stars just might align for Bait. Saberlight killed in bottom. Dendy spotted, even saw the Fury and ulti flying between. Nice little movement there from RTZ. Dodges, and Abed with the rotation. Walrus punch to throw Dendy in the air and crit. He's just there to make sure things will go their way. Funnick looking like a second kill going for Rebellion here in this top scuffle. Bit of a heal coming out from the Wyvern. But that does not look too healthy for Funnick. Raindrops will soak up the loosened beam, will fly, and will burn him down.
With Blink Dagger, you have the lift with Rubik. Pretty straightforward spells. Now the Bushwhack, you know, hitting a hook on a Bushwhack target, because it does bring in so many units at once, it's going to be a lot harder, at least until you get to that Blink Dagger. I guess that's what they're really waiting for.
Yeah, it's like one of those machines when you were a kid, you're trying to get the right toy with a penny put in, so it's a bit of a difficult one. They've got the egg placed down. Funnick definitely going to get stunned up here low down. You've got no chances of destroying this egg, and Saberlight doesn't get the kill. That's a high ground miss and a neutral creep deny, but Dendy finds Fly, and Abed responds with a support kill, make no threat for Bait for now. Saberlight being able to take down that bottom tier 1 tower while they were hunting down the Ursa in the jungle. And he's opened up the map once again, and he's getting closer, and it's getting tighter and tighter. They're gonna find the Wyvern in the river, but at the same time, Crit has been spotted. Support trade is gonna take place, and now Dendy, Orchid coming right on top of him. Bit of early damage from that DD on Abed. He's still got Walrus Punch on cooldown. Get the dots in, and Stonebank charging in, but he's inside the Sprout. They can't get to hit the egg. They can't hit it at all. And they will take down Saberlight, but Dendy comes at a cost, and they will find Moose. And of course, it's Abed to get that dominating streak under his name. A lot of extra money in the arms of this Tusk.
Jungle, or maybe take a fight around the tier 1 Dire top lane.
Funnick, they can actually see him there on the low ground. And they go straight for him. Charging in his Abed. The heal comes out. They've got the curse, holding him down. Dendy coming in with the TP, but RTC's right next to him. Doom will be used, but the Lucent Beam finishes him off, and into the Sprout, and that's gonna be Dendy. Good night, sir. Oh boy. Optimistic attempt, but that's your initiation. That's pretty much it that they can throw in.
Yeah, I mean, the fight's stepping here, but this is an Aegis.
Yeah, the tank of hope starting to run empty on the side of Bait, because Rebellion is just showing the superiority on the server. You get the hook save, but is it still going to be enough for the Orchid? Oh, 40 HP, and Saberlight wants this one so bad. He goes for the Sprout, finishes him off. The curse does connect, but it's just not enough damage. They cannot kill off Crit. Yet again, another pick off, and that is also your carry falling. Rebellion, they're going to take it to the high ground.
Yeah, I mean, Bait are feeling, yet again, as a team, they need to make a play happen. They're making a play on bot. It looks like
they're making a play in mid at the same time. So that's going to be a core, but there's no one to be found in the bot lane for Bait. So Flonic down, he's going to be up in 30 seconds. And realistically talking, Fear, we talk about they need to make plays happen on Bait. What is the actual win condition to take this fight? Who needs to fall first? How do they take that approach? Because right now, Rebellion can focus anything down and it will die. What does Bait need to do to have a sliver of hope?
I liked what they were doing there. They tried to gank the NP on the side lane, but that's like ultimate.
The situation basically for Bait is they're just...
Here it is.
They can't even find a confidence kill, which they would like to take. Fly, he's in a prime position to pop these smokes. Vision and everything, Sunray in. He's gonna take this fight to them. He popped his egg instantly and he burns down Lodine. There goes Funnick. Hook comes in with the DD on Abed. And that Ursa, that's not a fuzzy wuzzy we know. That's some kind of cub just got pummeled when he was a really small pup. And that is gonna be 4 for Rebellion. It's only the Pudge on Dendy to survive that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not
at this current pace. No one has come close except Bait out of all teams in game number 1. But it's still not enough for Bait to actually look for a tie, an equalizer, forced to a game 3. A miracle needs to happen. Lowdown, that's not going to work. He's going to get insta-silence, Lucent Beam to hold him on the spot. Slowly burnt down with the dot damage, and now the Sunray from Fly. Here comes Sarteezy, gets that one, pushes Dendy down to the low ground. It's going to be Abed with the kick, and it's going to be the punch to throw it up into the air. Kicked and punched.
Yeah, I mean, they just unfortunately didn't have the Moose and Dendy magic this time around.
Yeah.
And Shopify, you got to give it to them. You know, they bounced back really quick in this game.
GG.
They didn't have the greatest laning stage, but they rectified that really quickly with Saberlight continuously coming to take the advantage in top lane.
But that just shows Shopify Rebellion, the dominance is definitely there. Another 2